Okay, y'all. So I'm not looking for any new opportunity right now, but I wanted to show y'all what I was talking about when I said check its news for recent upcoming announcements or earnings. And of course, you can use a sticky to notate. So this is still in the place open trades module. So let's go to the search bar, and I want to show you um, something that I had looked up a while ago. Look at this stock and how this thing has traded. If you look at the axes, right, on the right side, you have the prices, and at the bottom, you have the dates. So let's see, I'm going to take my S Pen out. So when I was first looking at this trade, it was, let's see, what date is that? The 4th. Oh, no, actually, it was before that. I think I was in this trade, the second, the third, the fourth, and then I held it for a few days as well. Because let's go to news and let's scroll down. Oh, it doesn't go far enough. Well, anyway, I'll just tell you since it doesn't go down far enough. Basically, you see all this stuff about what the heck is the FDA thinking. Basically, Biogen was waiting. This the company. The symbol is right there. BIIB. Biogen. They were waiting on an FDA approval for an Alzheimer's drug. And I knew that the decision from looking at this, I saw that the implied volatility was high days before. I was like, wow, I wonder why the implied volatility is high. Let me look into it. It's so useful whenever you see a something of interest, ask why and see if you can't figure out why. It's not always this simple, but I'll just tell you this story. So I went and I saw that there was going to be a decision made on June the 7th. And I said, okay, great. Let me take advantage of this opportunity. And I opened a trade that stood to benefit if Biogen's price stayed in between a defined range. So I was able to choose that. I was able to open a trade that would stand to make money if Biogen stayed between a very specific range. Now, this is the funny thing. I had made so much money before the decision was made that I decided, oh, I'll put on another. I had closed my trades before Monday's decision. And then on Monday, I decided, man, it's still really high. I'll just put on some trades and close these out. What? Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I just yawned. I'll close these trades out once the volatility begins to come down. So, if you can see here, this stock jumped something serious. It jumped almost 200 points to 468. So, if you can figure, that was well outside of the range that I had set to make money on. So, I was losing quite a bit when it went to 468. But as I held the trade, because look, I was in a sold trade. I'm not going to get into the buying and the selling aspect just yet, but I will soon. But I just know I had a sold trade. And if you sell something, as time passes, you tend to benefit. Your position benefits as time passes. If you sell something high and that has an expiration date, as time passes, your position makes money for you because you're the seller. So basically, I held it and I limited that loss quite a bit. It would have been a winner, but I didn't get to close my trade in time because I was on the phone with E-Trade. That's a broker that I have slowly parting ways with. You notice when I did my video about choosing your brokerage, I did not include E-Trade up there. I do not recommend them. In fact, I strongly recommend staying away from them because of all the technical issues that I've had. They were actually really nice people, so I was pretty bummed to have to leave them. They were extremely nice. They're extremely helpful, but their platform is absolutely terrible. And I'm talking about the website and the mobile. So yeah, but yeah, this is just a quick example of looking at the news and trying to figure out why is the volatility so high. And so yeah, that's it. And of course, it's coming down. It's been coming down ever since it touched that 468 that day on June 7th. And yeah, because that was a huge jump. It was absolutely insane. And but I did a search for volatility, and it was extremely high and elevated, and I found out the reason why. So that was part of my brainstorm session, and that's a way that you can search for your own opportunities. All right, guys. Hope this helps.